The integration of environmental, social, and governance principles into Islamic financial institutions underscores the importance of aligning Sharia governance with sustainability goals. This section examines practical examples, challenges, and opportunities associated with ESG integration and Islamic finance, drawing on recent industry reports and practices. When looking at the studies, including those by Bodawara et al. 2023 and Bukhari et al. 2020, highlight the critical role of Sharia governance in embedding ESG principles within Islamic financial institutions. Institutions with well-educated and diverse Sharia board members have shown a greater capacity to operationalize maqasid al-Sharia in their business models. For example, Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank has established a comprehensive ESG framework that aligns with its Sharia governance practices. The bank's commitment to sustainability is deeply rooted in its Islamic finance principles, promoting ethical and responsible financial practices, transparency, accountability, and risk management. The bank has been rated A by the MSCI ESG Index and was recognized as the best Islamic bank for ESG by Global Finance magazine Zivia. To further operationalize ESG principles, some Islamic financial institutions have established specialized roles and teams within their Sharia governance frameworks. These roles focus on integrating ESG metrics into day-to-day decision-making, such as evaluating carbon emissions reductions projects or assessing the social impact of community finance initiatives. For instance, ESG-specific guidelines monitored by internal Sharia-compliant units ensure that sustainability goals are achieved alongside Sharia compliance. When we look at Riyadh Bank, it has also demonstrated a strong commitment to integrating ESG principles within its Sharia governance framework. The bank's ESG strategy is aligned with Saudi Vision 2030 and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, guided by local and global best practices. Riyadh Bank has developed a comprehensive Bukra Corporate Social Responsibility (CSR) strategy. It outlines key priorities for social investment, emphasizing inclusivity and environmental stewardship. An important element of Riyadh Bank's ESG integration is its use of performance metrics to monitor progress against sustainability goals. These include KPIs for environmental stewardship, such as resource conservation and renewable energy investments, and social objectives like financial inclusion and workforce diversity. Regular reviews of these metrics, conducted in collaboration with Sharia boards, help ensure alignment with maqasid al-Sharia. For instance, Emirates Islamic Bank has made significant progress in aligning and driving adherence to Islamic principles and practices. The bank has developed an ESG framework that includes launch of a new sustainable finance framework, enabling the issuance of green and sustainable debt instruments like sukuk and bond in support of projects promoting a low-carbon, climate-resilient economy. Emirates Islamic Bank's sustainability journey continued to advance in 2023 with progress made in reducing its environmental footprint and enhancing social responsibility initiatives. Recent research, such as Meskovich et al. 2023, emphasized the impact of strong Sharia governance on achieving social objectives. Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank has been actively involved in community empowerment and social responsibility initiatives. The bank's ESG reports highlight its efforts to address some of society's greatest challenges and build more sustainable, diverse, and equitable communities. The bank's goal is to embed Islamic values and sustainability at the core of its business, focusing on governance and integrity, customer focus, commitment to the environment and society, community, empowerment, diversity, equity, and inclusion. In a similar spirit, Warburg Bank has made notable developments in aligning Islamic finance with sustainability and social impact. The bank has adopted a comprehensive sustainable finance framework under which it has issued its first green sukuk to finance renewable energy, sustainable transport, and other environmentally friendly projects. Warburg Bank also promotes financial inclusion through Sharia-compliant financing for underserved communities and SMEs. Additionally, the bank supports social empowerment through educational outreach and ethical investment practices. These initiatives reflect the increasing role of Islamic financial institutions in advancing the objectives of Maqasid al-Sharia while contributing to broader ESG agendas. Riyadh Bank has prioritized its people with a workforce exceeding 5,400 full-time staff members. The bank's commitment to sustainable development has always emphasized inclusivity for employees. Riyadh Bank has developed a comprehensive Bukra CSR strategy that outlines key priorities for social investment aligned with the South Vision 2030 and UN SDGs. Emirates Islamic Bank has focused on contributing to society by supporting various social initiatives. The bank's ESG report highlights its commitment to embedding ESG in its culture, operations, and strategy. And the bank has cut down its emissions and is working towards gender balance. Between 2020 and 2022, the number of new female hires more than doubled, and the bank now aims for women to hold 25% of senior roles by 2027. When we look at studies by Bodavara 2023 and Margaleev et al. 2021 suggest limited direct impact of Sharia governance on environmental outcomes. Several IFIs are making strides in this area. For example, Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank has made remarkable headway in curbing its carbon footprint, reporting a 26% decline in energy consumption intensity. And the bank has also earned 6 LEED green building certificates and saved 5 million papers via its Gulf Paperless initiative in 2022. Riyadh Bank has been proactive in protecting the environment for current and future generations. The bank shows its commitment to the environment by organizing tree planting events, starting recycling campaigns, and even pledging to plant a tree for every goal scored by Al Hilal. Corporate governance frameworks in Islamic financial institutions must address both general financial governance issues and unique aspects of Islamic finance, such as Sharia compliance and stakeholder inclusivity. Bank Islam Malaysia has enhanced its governance practices by introducing a performance-based evaluation system for its Sharia boards. This initiative ensures that Sharia compliance is not only procedural but also aligned with a broader ESG goals, such as addressing ecological and social risks. Despite progress, gaps remain in addressing governance shortcomings. Empirical studies highlight the need for robust mechanisms to mitigate Sharia non-compliance risk, which can significantly affect the credibility and performance of Islamic financial institutions. Bridging this gap requires a holistic approach to governance, incorporating both ESG and Sharia principles into the institution's strategic framework. Establishing dedicated ESG subcommittees within Sharia boards can facilitate this alignment, enabling more effective oversight of sustainability initiatives. These subcommittees can also work to identify emerging ESG risks and recommend innovative solutions to address them. In order for Islamic banks to enhancing the Sharia governance framework, several improvements are recommended. Firstly, regular training and certification programs for Sharia board members to enhance their understanding of ESG risks and sustainability frameworks. For instance, a study by Salami 2024 examining 59 Islamic financial institutions across various regions found that the training of Sharia board members positively influenced sustainability practices. And secondly, implementing structured performance evaluations and reporting mechanisms to ensure governance aligns with stakeholder expectations. The Islamic Reporting Initiative, IRI, has developed a reporting standard for ESG based on Islamic principles. Thirdly, strengthening the regulatory oversight to balance standardization with flexibility for localized social and environmental priorities. Some countries have introduced centralized Sharia boards on a national level, together with the ones that serve with individual institutions. And lastly, establishing ESG-focused committees within Islamic financial institutions to complement Sharia boards in addressing sustainability goals. Qatar International Islamic Bank has established a dedicated ESG committee that reports directly to its board of directors. Islamic financial institutions have made significant progress in integrating ESG principles into their operations, guided by the foundational values of Islamic governance. However, the journey toward aligning Sharia governance with comprehensive ESG practices requires continuous improvement. By addressing gaps in social and environmental performance and leveraging innovative governance practices, Islamic financial institutions can enhance their role in promoting sustainability, social welfare, and ethical finance. This alignment reinforces the dual mandate of Islamic finance, achieving economic growth while ensuring social justice and environmental stewardship. The successful integration of ESG principles in Islamic financial institutions not only enhance their ethical and operational credibility, but also positions them as global leaders in sustainable finance. By leveraging their unique Sharia governance frameworks, Islamic financial institutions can show how ethical finance supports global sustainability goals while building a reputation for compliance and innovation. With this, we end this session. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you.